The ancient Greek philosopher, scientist, polymath Aristotle has already said and made this clear thousands of years ago that excellence is quality and habit is also quality, and neither action nor effort nor hard work nor accident of any kind. And similarly, we know nothing. That is a paradox of knowledge, meaning, and suffering that we're not always able to understand, decipher, or embrace into our lives. That both learning, knowledge, meaning, suffering have always got not only their goods but also significant limitations and downsides in one way or another. Because the more happiness, knowledge we experience into our lives, the more futile, meaningless, worthless we somehow become or feel from the inside out. Not because we're not good, not because we know nothing, but because we know a whole lot of things. We have a lot more knowledge than is needed or than is necessary for our goals, for the meeting of our ends, actualization of our ambitions, and which we do not know how to apply or imply into our actions. So this unutilized and unapplied knowledge, meaning, suffering in itself becomes a burden. But suffering also makes life worth live in one way or another, just as happiness, love, pleasure have significant importance, fundamentality, and imperativeness in a life of growth, progress, learning, and constant elevation at every step of the way. But then again, we should continue the learning process as much as we possibly can, as far as it is possible for ourselves, to make ourselves learn not only from our own weaknesses, insecurities, self-investigation, but also learning from the others' judgments, opinions, hypocrisies, double standards, societal barriers, outside obstacles. We just should and must try to learn as much as we possibly can, and from as many things as that there is in the society and also within ourselves. Because the more we learn, the better it is for our mind, heart, action, behavior, relationships in one way or another. It helps in awareness and consciousness building, and also provides us with more and more high quality freedom, authenticity, independence into our lives. But if we don't know anything, if we dwell in ignorance, arrogance, frustration, lust, pretense all the time, then we are going to become like the majorities who always exercise judgment, arrogance, pride, vanity, a bias, and who always search for validation, status, approval, and everything, even though it's temporary, transient, conditional anyways. So we just gotta learn as much as we possibly can, mostly and primarily about and regarding ourselves, about our talents, merits, advantages, as well as our disadvantages, deficiencies, shortcomings, and learn to recognize and integrate the shadow and repressed desires and unresolved traumas also need to be brought to the